Right, Ethan. So when did you realize that this was actually something that you wanted to change?
Say probably about 3 months ago, man.
Right, okay, nice. And 3 months, that's a pretty long time. So over those last 3 months, have you actually tried anything to actually make a change?
Um, nah, they just sort of like looking at stuff online, man. That's pretty much been it.
Okay, and is that all you've done over the last 3 months and just looked at things, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, okay. And I guess what did you actually look into? Break that down for me. How did that look?
Was sort of just seeing all the options. Like there's a lot out there. Like there's trading or crypto or FBA or this.
Right, okay. And I guess did you not look into them any further, or I mean, did you just skim over them, or how did that look, man?
Yeah, I just sort of skimmed over everything, and like with trading and that, it sort of looks like you need like a lot of money to start. Same with the FBA. With this, it's sort of like you're sort of learning the skill, if you know what I mean. So it seems more like doable, if you know what I mean.
I get you. And I guess, Ethan, let me ask you this. So with the trading and the FBA that you seen, right? Did you potentially see those things actually getting you the results that you wanted?
Um, if I put the time and effort in, I'd say yeah, probably.
And I guess what was actually stopping you from putting in the time and the effort then?
Um, I'd say just sort of knowing where to start, if you know what I mean.
Right, right. And what do you mean by that?
Well, like says you see like all these posts online, people making the money. It's like, how do you get into it? Like they don't, no one really sort of says anything. They just sort of show their wins.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I mean, I get you. I get where you're coming from. And that makes sense. I do see a lot of stuff like that online myself. But Ethan, say for example, right, you went to start the gym. You walked into the gym for the first time, and I guess you didn't know where to start there. You didn't know what to do, what parts of the body to train. What would you do then?
Um, Probably go up to whoever's at the desk and maybe try get like a personal trainer or something like that.
Yeah, and I guess why would you do that?
Just sort of like it's someone that knows what they're doing and can point me in the right direction, so I'm not like making stupid mistakes.
100%, man. That's right. So, because obviously you can't just do it all by yourself, right? Especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, if that's what you're saying, you would have done in the gym, you know, went and asked for help. Could you not have done the same thing here?
Yeah, probably could have like, but at a gym you sort of walk in and you can see someone at the desk. But like this sort of online stuff, there's not really like anywhere to go to, if you know what I mean, or nowhere that I've seen like that would sort of train you, if you know what I mean.
Mm, mm. I get you, man. I hear you that. But say, for example, you were going to a new restaurant that you didn't know much about.
Yeah.
Same way as you were looking at things that you didn't know much about, right? So if you didn't know much about the restaurant, didn't know what sort of food they served, didn't know the price, I guess what would you do then?
Look at the menu.
But I mean, how are you finding this menu? Are you just, I don't know, going to write it up, or do you actually have to go online and look for it?
Yeah, you'd either look online or go into the restaurant.
Exactly. So, I mean, if you could look online to find a menu for a restaurant, do you not feel like you could maybe look online to actually find someone to help you with those things?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I probably could have done that.
So, what was actually stopping you from going out and trying to find that help?
Say maybe commitment,
And what do you mean by that?
like putting all your eggs in one basket. Do you know what I mean? Like it says, there's a lot of options, so it's like which one should I focus on? I don't really like know.
Hmm. Hmm. I hear you, but would any of these options, do you feel like actually give you the results that you would want?
Um, I'd say yeah, they probably would.
Right. So let's say, do you mind if I share a perspective with you?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's say your car broke down at the side of the road. There was five mechanics there, all with five-star ratings, all able to help you fix your car. Yeah, you continue to drive on, or sorry, would you pull over to the mechanics, or would you continue driving on, hoping that the car would fix itself?
Yeah, pull over and get started
And I guess why would you do that, man?
because it's solves the problem.
Exactly, it solves the problem. So the way I see it, by not taking one of those options, you're not going to solve the problem, right?
Yeah,
So if we tied that back to the situation that you're in right now, if you're not actually going to look into a solution to fix your problem, is the problem just going to fix itself?
nah, obviously not. Um,
So, Ethan, do you see how that mindset of not attempting anything has actually been keeping you stuck?
yeah, man, definitely.
Okay, man. So, like, let's say we jump back a few months and I actually just give you a guarantee that the option that you took was actually going to help you get that time back with your missus, with your family. I guess what would you do then if I give you that guarantee?
Probably go for it. Take the steps and start doing what was
Yeah,
needed.
I get you. And tell me, Ethan, what's guaranteed right now if you don't actually take action?
Be in the same place.
And is that something that you want?
Definitely not, man.
100%. So the way I see it, there's two versions of you right now. Over here, we have Ethan, the same Ethan that we've seen for the last 3 months, not knowing where to start or not actually starting and not getting himself anywhere closer to where he wants to be. And then over here, there's a new version of Ethan, the Ethan that actually does look into something and does get himself closer to where he wants to be, of getting that time back with the people that he loves. So going forward, which version of Ethan do you see yourself being?
Yeah, the second one
And why the second one as opposed to the first?
because it's gonna take me where I want to be, and I'll not be in the same place.
Yeah, for sure. But I guess why not just continue being the first option? I mean, you've lived like that for the last 3 months, so why just not continue doing that?
Because it'll just make me unhappy, and I'll not be where I want to be or on the right path.
Mm, for sure. So I guess, Ethan, in order to actually become that new version of you, in order to actually be able to overcome that mindset that you've had up until this point, and to become that new version, what do you feel like you would actually need from us to be able to help you do that?
I'd say guidance and structure.